Regent University student Jeral Clyde is passionate about filmmaking. It started with a Christmas gift he got from his mom when he was 13 growing up in Atlanta.
I guess she's seen an interest in movies, and I like to create little skits, so she ended up buying me a camera and surprising me.
Jeral's new video camera allowed him to turn his skits into films, first with a short film he made in high school. It was then that he realized he had a gift.
At first, I had to question myself. I was like, why am I getting all these creative ideas?
Jeral was making a name for himself as the young Spike Lee among his peers. Still, his mom was his biggest fan.
She always believed in me and inspired me. And every video I used to put out, she would say, "Yeah, I told you my baby gonna be a star."
After high school, Jeral went to college to study film production. Then just before finishing his freshman year, he received a voice message from his mother's fiance that shattered his world.
I heard him screaming, "Call me now, your mother's been shot. Get to the hospital."
Jeral's mother had been bartending at a local bar when someone with an automatic weapon drove by and opened fire into the bar. She and several others had been shot.
And when we got there, she was pronounced like brain dead. My thoughts was all over the place. I was angry, I was hurt.
The authorities never found the shooter. Wrestling with grief and anger, Jeral took a year off from school to deal with his loss. And he relied heavily on the love and support of his grandmother.
It's my granny, you know. It's like, she always been there. Every time I needed somewhere to go, she accepted me. She always told me, make sure I stay focused, keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm gonna eventually get to where I want to be.
Through his granny's influence, Jeral turned to God for healing and focus.
I started reading and I started opening the Bible more, and I started transitioning my mind.
Finding peace and encouragement, Jeral says God led him to go back to school. So he did. After graduating, he joined the Air Force and started working toward his dream.
I started working on motion picture sets like Alvin and the Chipmunks, Baby Driver, Magnificent Seven, Spider-Man.
In the coming years, Jeral began working on his own film projects and would also marry his wife Elizabeth and start building a family. While Jeral's own film projects began having some success, airing one on Amazon Prime, he knew he needed more education. So he enrolled in Regent University's distance film program to learn more about the business of film. Having worked so long in the secular world, studying at a Christian university gained him a new perspective on himself and the stories he would one day tell.
I felt like I was kind of struggling on a battle in the line between pleasing God and making film. Opened my mind up about a lot of different things that I can put inside of a movie, but I can also relate back in the Bible.
Jeral has produced several short films since and is a published author. As he finishes up his degree at Regent, his goal is to create content that honors God and shares his message of hope with the world.
I'm prepared to show in my life and through my craft for the grace of God is give it all that I got. Like not even just film, we do, like we said, books, we got to control the airways because, right now it's like the devil kind of got the airways, but if we can control it through the grace of God, through film, through music, through books, through businesses, then God wins because that's the ultimate goal.